Hey, welcome to the Explainer. So let me ask you something. Do you ever feel like you're just waiting for your real life to finally kick in? Well, today we're diving into this incredible mental technique that elite performers use to just stop waiting and start living their future, like right now. It's called future pacing, and trust me, it's all about making your ideal future not just possible, but pretty much inevitable.
So let's get real for a second. Take a breath and ask yourself honestly, is this the life you really truly want to be living? For so many of us, there's this huge gap between the life we dream about and the one we're actually in, day after day. We're going to talk about how to close that gap for good.
Okay, so first up, let's just lay it all out there. This constant tug of war between our big vision and, well, the daily grind. Let's break down what that conflict actually looks and feels like.
Right? On one hand, you have this amazing dream of feeling confident, purposeful, totally energized. But then reality hits, and it's this cycle of stress and doubt and just feeling stuck. We tell ourselves things like, oh, I'll start that business when I have more money, or I'll apply for that job when the time is perfect. We're always waiting for a future that can't possibly show up on its own because the only way to build it is to start living little pieces of it right now.
And this right here, this is the big mindset shift. The future isn't some destination you just arrive at. It's something you actively create. You literally have to pull it into your present moment through your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. The whole game changes the second you decide to stop waiting and start being the person you want to become.
So, how in the world do we start being that future person? Well, the answer is kind of cool. It lies in this remarkable power that your brain already has. Let's get into the science of how you can literally build your future from the inside out.
I'm sure you've heard of visualization, right? It's this mental practice where you create a super vivid picture of your success. And yeah, it's a proven tool that top athletes and CEOs use all the time to get focused. But there's a way to take this to a whole other level. And that is future pacing. This is the next evolution. See, it's not just about passively seeing yourself do a great job in that meeting. It's an active mental rehearsal. You're actually feeling the confidence in your chest. You're hearing your words land perfectly. You're seeing the nods of approval from everyone in the room. You're basically linking a future you want to a feeling you can have right now. Now, here's the neuroscience that makes it all work, and this is wild. Your brain literally can't tell the difference between something you imagine with intense detail and something that's actually happening. So when you mentally rehearse, you're firing the exact same neural circuits as if you were doing it for real. You're not just daydreaming, you're building the neurological highways for your future success.
Okay, so we get the why. Now let's get into the how. It's time to roll up our sleeves and become the architect of your future. Here's the blueprint.
The process is actually pretty straightforward. First, you got to get crystal clear on what you want. I mean, you can't build a house without a blueprint, right? Then, you make that vision feel totally real by pulling in all 5 of your senses. And finally, you close the loop by acting as if it's already true. So, let's build this little mental movie together, right now. First, see it. And don't be vague about it. Picture the specific place. Who's there with you? What does the proud look on your own face look like? Make those details really sharp, really clear. Okay, now let's add the sound. Hear it. What are the sounds of this successful moment? Is it a huge round of applause? Is it the quiet murmur of happy conversations? Or maybe it's just that beautiful, peaceful silence of a goal finally achieved. Now, we anchor it into your body. Feel it. What are the physical feelings? Can you feel the warmth of a spotlight on your skin? The solid, heavy weight of an award in your hand? The strong, confident way you're standing? This is absolutely the most crucial part, connecting that mental image to a real physical feeling.
And finally, let's make it completely immersive. What do you smell? What do you taste? Maybe it's the smell of fresh paint in your brand new office, or the taste of that amazing champagne at your celebration dinner. See, when you engage all 5 senses like this, you're not just creating a picture, you're literally creating a memory before it even happens. Creating that rich, sensory-filled vision, that's the first half of the magic. But to make it truly real, you've got to bring it out of your head and into your day-to-day life. This is where we make it stick. Look, this isn't some one-and-done exercise. It's a daily system for building unstoppable momentum. Before your day gets completely hijacked by your phone, spend just 5 minutes living inside that vision. Then, midday, just check in with yourself. Hey, am I acting like my future self right now? And at night, review your wins and start pre-paving an even better day tomorrow.
That consistency is what really rewires your brain.
And you have to use your words to lock this new identity in place. Language is so powerful. When you repeat a statement like this one, you're giving your subconscious mind a direct order. Yeah, it might feel like you're faking it at first, but you keep repeating it, and that declaration starts to become your deepest belief.
But hold on, there's one final, absolutely critical piece to this whole puzzle. You can spend all this time building a new future, but you also have to be willing to tear down the old stories that are holding you back.
We all have these old stories, right? That little nagging voice that says, I'm not good enough, or I'm just not lucky. But those are just old programs running in the background. To really, truly change, you have to catch those limiting beliefs in the act and then consciously, deliberately replace them with a new, empowering script. You're not lying to yourself. You're writing your new truth.
Okay, let's bring this all the way down to this very moment. Real transformation isn't some giant, scary leap. It's just a series of small, consistent steps. Look, you can't land your dream job today, but you can spend 15 minutes polishing your resume. You can't guarantee your business will be a hit overnight, but you can send that one important email. So I'm asking you, what is your one small action for today?
You see, your future self isn't some stranger you hope to meet someday. That person, they already exist. They're inside you, right now, just waiting for you to make the decision to step into their shoes. The only question left is, when are you going to show up?